Just having fun in our kitchen. One thing we definitely love to do on every Thursday morning is hook up with the team from Good Hope FM. And right now we are simulcasting on Good Hope FM on the radio waves as well as on SABC3. And we're talking about a very, very interesting topic. Ewan just gave you a bit of a teaser about it. And it revolves around something that's happening to me right now. Here I am engaging you in conversation. I'm talking to you. And look at what's happening right next to me here.
I'm listening to you. I'm hearing you. I just wanted to tweet that I'm actually on Expresso right now.
But you can just say it now.
How rad that is.
I'd like to retweet that. Just tweet it.
No, but just say it to the people now, because you don't have to tweet it. You can actually say it and they'll know it.
No, but it's cooler if I do it on here, because
Really?
when I do it on here, I'm building my status within the social media world.
But see, that's the problem.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem these days. We don't even know how to talk to each other anymore in real life and interact. Carl, put that phone down.
Sorry, man. Does anybody know how to SMS anymore? I'm trying to figure this out here.
Do you not have a conversation at all?
What is this? What's going on in our world, dudes?
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? I mean, if you think about it, whenever you're going out for dinner or you're at a social function, you note, I mean, you MC, have you noted how many people, while you're addressing that crowd, are standing there doing,
Like you'll be at an awards function and you'll be announcing the next award, which is a very important one, Lifetime Achievement Award, and somebody will be like, okay, and then next thing you see a tweet, Lifetime Achievement Award just won by so-and-so. You're like, you just missed the moment right now, you just tweeted it, come on.
Exactly, moments are missed. On Saturday I covered the Queen's Plate for the TV show.
Yeah.
Camera crew, our crew, they complained that they had to ask people to put their cell phones down so that they could get shots of them enjoying what was happening around.
Oh, wow.
They actually had to ask them,
bad.
because they had these groups of people standing there all busy on their phones, and it looked horrible on camera.
I can imagine, I can totally imagine, because the event is lost.
So no longer are you getting people jawling and having a good time, but sitting around on posh couches talking about how wonderful the experience is. And I think it's time that we actually take stock of it as being a real addiction.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm addicted. I'm an addict. Hi, I'm Guy and I'm an addict to social media. I really am.
Guy.
I get into bed every night and before I go to sleep, I have to check Twitter and I have to scroll through.
Yeah.
And then I have to go to Facebook and I have to scroll through. And then as I know that it's now time to depart both Twitter and Facebook, I've got to go to BBM and check everyone's statuses.
What's your take on this?
I just feel that aren't we exaggerating a bit, because you know, people are talking about addiction and talking about going to an event and everybody being down on their phones, but I just feel that social media is such a great way of sharing those experiences. Now, even though you're sort of at the particular moment when you're announcing the Lifetime Achievement Award, that somebody is down there sharing it with other people. And usually some people will just keep it to themselves and just watch the podium and just go like, oh, okay, Kat's doing this, that's fantastic. But now I get an immediate way to share these experiences. And I think that as human beings, there's no 7 billion people on this planet to not share it with others.
Are you
and
quoting
this
Justin
is a magic
Bieber
thing. Huh?
Are you quoting Justin Bieber?
Shh, don't tell anybody. So I'm just saying that aren't we not? We feel it feels like we're exaggerating a bit. I'm just I mean, obviously to respect your comments, etc. But I feel that social media is definitely a way of sharing those type of experiences, man. To make a sort of a real collective of different opinions and comments immediately. And I mean, that's something that you do. You'll go from like the Lifetime Achievement Awards all the way through to the next day, and then you would forget some details, and you'd be like, oh, there was also another guy's name, and there was the other guy's. What is the guy's name?
I hear you, but there just needs to be some kind of balance, I think, right? Because you can't be, let's say, having friends for dinner, and then the next thing you're tweeting about it and you're taking pictures of it while conversations going on around you here.
Exactly,
there
you're
needs to be some
missing
kind
the
of balance.
experience.
Exactly.
That's what's often happening.
How am I
You're
missing the experience?
completely-
I'm sharing the experience. How am I missing anything? When I'm documenting
you might actually miss
it
some of the most interesting
and spreading it.
conversations going on around you. People
Expressions.
reminiscing about exactly that kind of stuff, the funny moments of happening around the table.
Bella showing us her bum, for example, while we're talking to you. I mean, you're missing it because you're here instead of noticing that and...
That zone there is a dangerous one, man. It's a very, very dangerous one.
I think in a lot of ways, that zone is something that, I mean, you could literally, if you got skill, I can look at you and start tweeting about... In fact, I can do it right now. I can tweet you right now. And I can get on the phone and I can tweet about it and just go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hold on to those.
It's a good experience.
We're going to carry on talking about this topic. And why don't you let us know on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show, SABC3, are you a culprit of addiction to social media? Or are you one of those people that gets to a conversation like, you put down that phone? What kind of person are you? Let us know, and we'd love to hear your opinions on it. But you know, guys, just on another different kind of topic, it's the beginning of the school year, and I really, really love South Africans that go out there to make a difference, right? And there are these two organizations that we've recently gotten to grips with getting to know what they do. The one is called the Student Sponsorship Program, and the other is called the Students for a Better Future. And what they do is they take previously disadvantaged students that really that excel in academics, and they give them the chance to study at really, really good schools in Gauteng, the Eastern Cape, and the Western Cape as well. And we got the chance to chill out with 2 students that are making their way to start the new school year at 2 very, very good schools. Let's take a look at these very awesome stories.